Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I'm called Beatrice Askul Moe. That is my current marital name. Previously, I used to be called maiden name Beatrice Askul Nakusa. Both are my names. First and foremost, I would like to really thank God the Almighty for speaking to the soul of our leadership to consider me in this appointment. And my thanks goes to His Excellency, the President, Dr. William Ruto, for feeling it better for me to be the person appointed for this opportunity to serve this Kenya, if appointed. Currently, I'm married. I'm a mother of 3. Back to my personal status and education. And before that, I will speak how I was born. I'm born in Lokichar, Turkana South Sub-County, Turkana County, in a place called Kapese. Kapese is family known for the oil block, Block 10BB. If you remember the Talo exploration thing, that is the area where I was born. By the late parents, mom and dad, may their soul rest in eternal peace. Thereafter, I went to Lokchar Mixed Primary School. After finishing my class 8, I was called in St. Joseph's Chepterit Girls High School in Kapsabet, Nandi County. I started Form 1 up to Form 3. Reaching Form 3, by then when we were called, there was special allocation for girls who would join provincial school or national school within the county in terms of the needy ones. I was privileged to be one of those who are considered when I was called at Chepterit Girls High School, Kapsabet. So I enjoyed the privilege of being supported by that fund up to Form 3. I don't know what really happened. When we were now reporting Form 4, it was too unfortunate that we were told the fund has come to an end for political reasons. By then, being a student could not even tell what it is to be political in disconnecting your future. So that is what happened. A number of us were affected. Number of students that were supported in the alliance schools, big schools, national schools were affected. So what finally happened was I sat home. I stayed home for 9 months, and it was simply because I had no way out. Because even as we were in school primary, we were using the school feeding program to support ourselves. Because that is when I had a school feeding program, I always know what it means to be fed to go to school, or to go to school in order to get food. Now along the way, you get advantage of getting to school, or even to learn. So after that, I felt like I can't wait anymore. I had to register myself privately in Kitale High School, one of the schools in Kitale, just to finish. So after finishing, I had shortly to join Oxfam as a food relief monitor, just to make ends meet. I only did that for 1 year. And then thereafter, I decided to go to Kobuje Social Development Training Institute, where I did my certificate. And all this was because the government institutions were less in Turkana. There were more of churches, institutions, and non-government organizations. So any training you would go realigning with the opportunity around the place. And the opportunity was to serve either in a church institution or to serve in an organization that is an NGO. So after that, I had to get a job. After the training of the certificate, I had to be employed with AMREF. That other experience, I'll not speak about it. Okay, thereafter, I went to Catholic University of Eastern Africa. I graduated. And then thereafter, I had to do my master's degree in governance and ethics. It is at graduation level. I have finished theory. I have cleared, only that I'm waiting to graduate. Now, on the side of experience, I worked as a relief food monitor with Oxfam. After my training with Kobuje Development Training Institute, I joined AMREF Research Kenya, AMREF Kenya that a program that was dealing with livestock and eye dirt disease. And it was basically in the northern part of Turkana, by then the greater Turkana North. And then thereafter, I was able to be appointed in the Rift Valley Water Services Board as a director. The first attempt was, I was interested to really getting into the nitty-gritty of development in terms of what is going on within the management. So I happened to be picked as the chair for audit, which I served for 1 year. And then thereafter, I managed my way to become again the chair for technical, because I really wanted to influence policies and the things that would really work out something different in Turkana, because I had a better ground of what it was to benefit from government institutions. So thereafter, I was able now to join county government of Turkana as a CEC in charge of water, agriculture, irrigation, and reclamation. And that was then the bigger ministry in the entire, though thereafter they had to split it and even have 2 chief officers and are working under one CEC. So thereafter, I now became free to, after that I became free to join, to listen more on political happenings of the country. So I was close, I was in ODM, so I was following things around the party. Up to this moment, that is what I can say.